Welcome to Veterans Perspectives. Today's episode is Balancing Marriage and Business. How Kari and I make it work. Let's get started. First, our sponsor. It's us. It's Kari and I and the kids. She's here. It's actually my youngest daughter's birthday today. I'm recording this on Thursday. So they're getting ready to go to her little birthday party with her friends. She just opened her presents and stuff, but our sponsor is us. I'm actually gonna switch screens here. I know. Show you guys. I have a link tree, okay, and it has everything you guys could ever want here, including our socials. Well, the socials are my socials because I'm pretty active on social media. But it also has our email list, the blog sign up, the podcast sign up. You can get a free PDF copy of one of my poem books. The Etsy store, I do have affiliate offers here, which I do get a little commission for. Have an Amazon storefront where we recommend Amazon products. Again, get a little commission for. We have my Amazon author page for the books that I have authored. I have merchandise for my streaming merchandise as well, and donation as well, if you wanted such. But this is everything. I also have curated collections from our Etsy store. I'm still kind of working on these. I didn't know you could do this on Linktree, so I just kind of discovered that. But I have everything in a one-stop shop. If you follow me on YouTube, or I believe I have it on most of my socials, the link is in the bio. Okay, I will put it in the description for the YouTube video and in the podcast as well. Okay, but that is how you can support us if you choose any of the free options to subscribe to the podcast, uh, uh, to the blog. That is support. Download my free PDF. That is support. Or if you choose to purchase anything from the Etsy store, any of the affiliate products, any of the merch, any of my books, that is also support. All of that helps us out in terms of potential ad revenue for the free options, or the commissions from the purchases and the revenue from the Etsy. So all of that helps us out. But I wanted to show that to you guys. Uh, I have everything in one location because I like things easy. Let's get started. Um, Kari is here. She does not like being on camera at all. It's funny because she likes to talk, but she doesn't like to talk in settings like this. But I will link the blog in the description, both the Beehive and the Substack, because I do post the blog in both places. But balancing marriage and business, how Kari and I make it work. This is not necessarily just about business. It's about kind of how we navigate life. Kari and I have a little bit of authority in this particular realm as a married couple. We've been married over 16 years. It'll be 17 years in March of next of 2026. So we have, in terms of the grand scope of marriage in the United States of America, we have a little bit of authority here. And I'm not saying it's all been great and hunky dory and rainbows and chocolate, because it hasn't. We've had our fights. 99% of them have been my fault. But we have figured it out. She is my rock. She's my best friend. Uh, talk every night. Very rarely do we go to bed angry. We laugh almost every day. We enjoy each other's company. Right now it's summer break. She's a teacher and aide right now. I believe next year she's going to be a library technician. So she's trying something new next year. uh, and we don't get sick of each other. I mean, at least I don't get sick of her. She might be sick of me. I don't know, but she, we are each other's rocks. The there's a reason this has lasted this long. We've watched couples come and go for a variety of different reasons, and a lot of them are our friends. And it's not like we wished for it. We certainly didn't wish for it. But the changes that we've gone through as a couple, starting out, we met online. Kari and I met online. Okay, and I know a lot of people back when we met online, that really like that was taboo. That was like, oh well, that's not gonna work. And she lived in a different state. And then all of a sudden she was like, yeah, I'm coming to Arizona. And I was like, what? So, and then it turned into us dating. She moved in. Then I was like, yo, you want to get like married and stuff? And she's like, yeah. And then we were planning our wedding and she got pregnant. And then my grandma was like, yo, you got to get married because I'll kill you if you don't. And then we were at the downtown Phoenix courthouse with my cousin and my grandma. Were the only two people at our wedding, and we were married. And that was in 2009. It's now 2025. So I think we got a little bit of authority here. I'm a disabled veteran, former high school teacher and coach, full-time dad. We co-own a small business together with our Etsy store. I do the affiliate marketing stuff as well. I write the blog. I do the podcast. We live in Arizona, trying our best to juggle this beautiful chaos of being parents and mental health challenges that I have. Kari has her own issues because all human beings do, right? I did not leave education easily. I sat in my classroom as I was breaking down because it was right before the school year started. It was for those that are in education that listen to my podcast. I know there's a few of you out there, all like 7 of you that listen to this show. We were at that week back for professional development and shit. And I was in my classroom alone, like having a full on panic attack. And I had never experienced that before to that level outside of my home. Usually, when shit like that had happened, I had been in the house. Like a gunshot at night put me in like that hyper vigilance where I was up and about, and I was like, okay, I gotta stay awake, I gotta protect the family, stuff like that, right? Or I was in my car. Back when I did drive, I don't drive anymore because driving is a big time trigger for me. Those of you that were in Iraq when I was in Iraq know that for a lot of us, driving is a trigger. But I was freaking out, and I sent her a text and was like, "Hey, something's happening right now. Like something is happening." And of course, she came to my room and she was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I told her kind of what happened, what was said, and who said it, stuff like that. And I wanted to stay, and I was and like tough it out and what we do, you know what I mean? And she goes, "No, fuck that. It's time to go. It's time to go. You're gonna send an email. It's time to go." And I had talked to a couple people that I trusted, uh, both in and outside the district, and I sent a couple emails to HR, and I left. Um, First, it was short term, then it was long term, and then it was okay. You need to resign because we can't make reasonable accommodations. It was what it was, but leaving was not easy for me. It's not like I just hightailed and left. It was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done. It was not easy. So because you got to remember, it was over a decade that I was a teacher and instructional coach, right? But toxic leadership, relentless pressure, Because I actually gave a shit about my job, and it triggered my PTSD pretty bad to a level that I had never seen. Right, so where I had to leave for my sake, for my health, and for my family. It broke me down. But it also, I think, once again revealed to me that I will always have someone with me. Kari was there immediately. As soon as I let her know, right? As soon as I said, hey, something's happening. It wasn't a, I'll be there in a minute. Hold on, I'm doing something. It was, I'm on my way. Right. And I think a lot of people struggle to find someone like that. Right. A lot of people say they want someone like that or they need someone like that, especially in the veteran community. Right. Like we strive to find someone like that. And I have it. And I've had it for a long time and I know it. And I hope I don't take it for granted. I don't think I do. Hold on. Try not to get emotional. How dare I show emotion? uh, I hope she knows that I don't take it for granted, and maybe I need to do a better job of telling. Honey, if you're listening, I don't even know if she listens to this podcast. She probably just thinks I'm weird. But she just showed up, loved me, grace, and was like, hey, let's figure this out. And she's fighting through the same broken system that I was in. Right? She's a teacher too. And she's part of the system too. So, and still after her long days of whatever bullshit she has to deal with in that system, she's still pouring more into our family, right? She does the cooking. No one cleans in our house, so I can't really say that. But she's also supportive of the business. She plays a major role in the business. She won't admit it, but she does. Right? Balancing everything for us. I mean, we have 3 kids. Our youngest is now 12 years old today. There's no balance in our lives. It's total fucking chaos. it's literal fucking chaos in our house all the time. Right? We have a 15-year-old that takes 45 minutes to get dressed, and then I look at her and go, "You're not wearing that shit out of the house." My son is 13 and runs around saying brain rot shit like 6'7" and good boy and skibbity toilet 98% of the time. There is no balance in our home. It's chaos. But we've learned to kind of move through that and adjust if you can adjust to that, right? We love each other. We have faith in each other. We're committed to each other. Uh, we're trying to build something that's real and tangible. Yeah, like it's messy, right? It's messy all the time. I'm not talking about like physical mess. Yes, our house is a fucking mess. We invite no one over because it looks like a hurricane ran through our house. Okay. Things are slow. Do I wish that my Etsy shop made $10,000 a day like some of these fucking gurus talk about on YouTube? Of course I do, right? But I would settle for $100 a day. Am I even there yet? No, I'm not even close to that yet. $100 a day would be wonderful. If we were making $100 a day, man, I'd be set. If I was selling $10 items per day, man, or like 5 t-shirts a day. 5 t-shirts a day. Man, I'd be set. And then imagine if we scaled that out to 5 t-shirts and 3 sweaters a day. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. right? Like that's the first goal. 5 t-shirts a day. It's pretty reasonable, right? It's having those kinds of goals, figuring that part out. Right? Okay, cool. We got a goal. How do we get there? Right? We also believe it matters. We believe that the message that we have in our store matters. Positive mental health, patriotism, because we believe in our country. We believe in what our country stands for. We don't always agree with it all the time, but we still believe that we're the beacon upon the hill. But it's fucking chaos all the time in this house. All the time. Juggling marriage, business, and the toll of the education system, which is always a constant. Boom. Running a business with my spouse, it's not like a picture perfect Pinterest love story thing, right? It could be tiring, it could be unglamorous, it could be raw, right? Sometimes we don't agree on the direction of things where she goes, hey, let's do that. And I go, I don't like that. And she goes, I don't give a fuck. And then I go, well, I don't give a fuck. Right? Uh, and like those are rare little dust ups, but dust ups happen, and that's okay, right? But we try to have those dust ups, kiss and make up, still keeping a strong marriage and raising our family the way that we believe that we should raise our family and the way that we believe that we should parent our kid. Carrie's job takes a toll on her. I get angry about education all the time. She knows it. Right? The pressure, emotional labor, emotional baggage that particular profession creates. Lack of support. None of it makes things easy on her, on the kids, on me, right? And then she wants to be creative too. And education, let's be real, right now, in a lot of ways, education stifles creativity for the adults that work in it. They try to say they don't, they want you to be creative, but the second you're creative, you're too far outside their little box, right? Our Etsy store is not designed to be just a business. It's designed to be a message. Designed to be something that allows for creativity, right? It's how we push back against the noise. It's how we allow for creativity for teachers with some of our templates that we've made for teachers. Teachers, if you're out there, we do have some Canva templates that Kari and I have made from teachers, right? That you can edit and use in your classroom to be more creative, to allow your kids to be more creative so they're not doing the same old bullshit. Right? So it's being committed to your students, to each other, right? And Kari is committed to me, committed to her students at school, and committed to our kids. That's a lot of commitment to spread around. So she's to be commended. Then for me, managing my emotions, managing my PTSD, right? Because I get angry when we're not successful, right? Because I've put in a lot of time into that store, right? Like a lot of hours, a lot of thought, a lot of design, a lot of focus, a lot of watching the gurus, right? Signing up for things, going to classes. Yes, I've done online classes, right? A lot of free ones, right? Like, yes, there is a lot of free ones out there, by the way, if you're looking to get into that. Um, so yeah, I mean, I want it to be successful for us, for the family, right? And when it's not, I get mad, right? Uh, but also for me, there's days where my PTSD is a little bit, like I'm a little bit triggered for one reason or another, right? And where I just don't want to get out of bed, where I'm just like, fuck this, right? But I can't do that, right? But sometimes I have to step away, right? Where I just like, I'm like, okay, I have to back away. I have to take care of me today. Still gonna be there. That's the beauty of it. It's yeah, I don't want to call it work from home because I'm not putting in those kind of hours. It's maybe an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day total. Uh, Depending on how much I'm designing, uh, maybe another hour for Pinterest. So I mean, and you're posting on social media, as you guys know, I do that a lot. I'm trying to do that more actually. So again, we're not some perfectly polished couple. I mean, look at me. Do I look perfect? No, I look like a homeless bridge troll. She's the pretty one, not me. But we're a team. We work together as a team, right? Honed through military service, parenting, marriage. It's what keeps us going, right? Again, we're not perfect, but we keep showing up. We are going to show up every single day for each other, for our kids, for what we think is right. Okay? Let me be clear. Kari and I are not perfect. She's more perfect than me, but we are not perfect. We argue, we get tired, we mess up, right? We miscommunicate. It happens all the time. All the time. But I think where we succeed as a couple is that we recognize it. We have our moments, we have our spats, then we admit it to each other. We talk about it and say, hey, let's fix this. Let's talk about it and let's move forward. We don't dwell on the bad shit. We dwell on the good shit. So here's the God's honest truth. We've been married for 16 years. We learn how to love each other more every single day. There's no finish line to your love for your spouse. That's not how it works. Right? There's no end goal. You don't finish love. Right? It's not like a video game. There's no victory royale for love. It's not how it works. We choose each other every single day, and we have for over 16 years. I plan on continuing to choose her till the day I die. We'll see if she does the same. She might be slowly poisoning me. Could be happening. I wouldn't blame her. Running a business has tested us as a couple, maybe in some ways we didn't expect, right? There's no manual for managing stuff like returns. Sometimes people double order and then they return shit, right? We do print on demand, so returns are a little different for us. We're not at home boxing shit like some people do. Promoting new products. Promoting shit on Facebook is out of control, by the way. Because when you join pages on Facebook, because I have a separate page for the business, right? I also post on the personal page for friends and family and stuff like that, right? But I have a separate business page for the business. And then I've joined Etsy specific groups, right? Like buyers and sellers, right? And then I share products on those pages. And 99% of the fucking comments I get are from these fake ass SEO gurus from like Africa telling me that my store isn't good enough and they can make it better. And they have no evidence that they're good at what they do. I'm just like, dude, stop fucking messaging me. So I started putting on my posts, no solicitations. And when they still do it, I tell them that they never read my post. It's straight up fucking annoying. Like, it's annoying as fuck. So if you're one of those people who happen to be listening to this blog or this podcast or reading my blog, stop fucking doing that. Have a better business plan. Annoying. Again, we're not a wildly successful business. I'm not here to tell you that we're one of the gurus that's making $1 billion, $10,000 a week, or some shit like that, because we're not. Like, I'll be real with you. Here, I'm actually pulling up our Etsy right now. I will tell you the God's honest. Where am I? All time, we've made $465. That's our revenue. I'd have to subtract ads because I was doing ads at the beginning, which I know they say not to do. I stopped doing them. But I was doing them at the beginning, right? I was new, I was trying stuff out, yada, 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 right? We have 16 orders. We started in October of 2024. We have 16 orders. Our revenue is $465. Subtract ads, Etsy fees, and POD. I've probably made $280. Okay? We're still developing products. We're still learning SEO. I'm using free products. I'm posting on Pinterest. I get about 2,600 views on Pinterest per month. I'm still working on trying to get clicks and developing things. I'm not a guru. I'm like everyone else. That's why I do shit like this, to give you guys the story. Okay? To give you guys what's real. To tell you that it's not easy. It's fun. It's fucking fun. I love running our shop. I absolutely love running our shop. I love making Pinterest pins. I never thought that I would say that. I thought Pinterest was dumb as shit. But I love it. We believe in what we're doing. We believe that the love and effort that we put into it, into each of our designs, we love it when we get each order. I pull up my phone. If I see that cha-ching or if I hear it, I'm like, sweet. That sounds amazing. Hell yeah. I can't wait to fucking see if that person likes that order. Hey, they bought that shirt? Oh, cool. Okay, maybe I'll make something similar to that, right? I use it as motivation, right? But we're not special. I'm not some guru who came up with $1 billion Etsy idea. Okay? I do have some veteran-inspired tips for balancing marriage. Okay? I got 10 of them. Okay? I think it was 10. Divide tasks like a military operation. Now, Kari's not very good at it. Okay? He's going to kill me for saying it. Kari likes to jump in and help with everything. She's a helper by nature, right? So she doesn't stick to her task. Okay? But in the Army, everyone has a role and everyone's good at certain roles, and it's pinpointing what people are good at. Okay? So no mission succeeds without clarity. That's how we treat our house, right? And our business, right? I focus on designing our products. Okay? Kari handles a lot of our daily household needs. She's a better cook than me. She handles the appointments. Like, she keeps my VA appointments because if I did that shit, I would never show up. Right, honey? She's walking by. Just say yes.
Yes.
Yes. And making sure the kids have what they need for school. They got back to school coming up pretty soon. Here in Arizona, we go back to school pretty early. We go back the end of July, beginning of August, but then they end in May, like mid to end May. That's how we do it out here. We set weekly goals for our shop as best as we can, depending on what we're looking at. We talk to each other about what's going on. Kari's already stretched thin, so I do a lot of the heavy lifting for the shop, but it's our shop, not my shop. She says sometimes that, hey, you're doing all of it. I go, no, I'm not. Schedule time for connection. Now, we don't schedule time to be a married couple. We're a married couple 24/7. When I say schedule time, it's like, hey, let's talk about the shop at this time, on this day and this time. That's what I mean. Okay? Use your time wisely. So Kari and I are intentional about our time together, right? We could be watching a show before bed. Like, hey, let's talk about that real quick at the commercial break or whatever, right? Communicate openly about mental health. I'm still working on it, right? I can't turn off my PTSD. If I could, I would. So if I need to have those talks with her about it, and I will continue to work on that and be better. Celebrate small wins and big wins. But hey, one sale is one sale, man. Like we had one sale the other day. It popped up on my phone. I was like, oh, sweet. Like I get excited for that. It's awesome. And Kari does too. Like I tell her, I'm like, hey, you got a sale. And she goes, oh, cool. What did they buy? And I'll tell her and we'll look at it together. Like he excited about that stuff. So, that was those. There's 4 of those. Sorry, I thought I had more of those for some reason. Why it matters. Okay. Love, legacy, and healing. Again, like I said, it's not just about running. That part's cool. I like being an entrepreneur, right? Something I've never done before, right? Doing the affiliate marketing, doing the Etsy shop, stuff like that, right? That's being an entrepreneur. I'm trying to build something from the ground up. Yes, I use tools to do that, but build a house too, I thought, right? I'm trying to rebuild my life at 43 years old, right? Trying to make sense out of whatever shit I've been through, right? Trying to show my kids that love, effort, and resilience, what it looks like in real time. I want them to see that their dad doesn't give up. He just doesn't lay down and roll over and take whatever society gives him. Once again, Kari's my rock. She's the reason I'm still here, the reason I'm still fighting, the reason I still create, the reason I still give a shit. She believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself. Okay? She's the reason I'm able to show up as a dad, show up as a partner, show up as our business, JK Prints and Gifts. It's not a 6-figure business. Not yet. Okay? But it's a seed. We have planted a seed. Okay? It's proof that we can still grow. It's proof that we can still create something good, even in hard soil. Like in the deserts of Arizona, right? We can make something good even when it's hard. Okay? It's our way of attempting to build a future that's ours. We are not perfect. Journey's not easy, but we're here. And that part matters more than anything because we're fighting. We're trying our best. So here's the part where I invite you guys to join the conversation. Are you a veteran, teacher, a couple, married or not, but a couple? We want to hear from you guys. So share your story, your struggles, your wins down in the comments, whether you're listening or watching. Okay? Make sure you guys subscribe to Veteran Perspectives, the blog and the podcast. Okay, I'll have the link tree in the comment section for everything. If you guys are interested in purchasing anything, it'll all be there. I would love it if you guys visited the Etsy store and purchased a t-shirt or a sweater or wall art. We have wall art. We even have coffee mugs. Okay. We do all the designs. Okay, but I want to hear from you. So like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share with someone else. But I want you guys to be a part of what we're doing well, because building community is just as big as building my business. And I mean that, right? It's all about building the community aspect of it. Man, what a good episode. I enjoyed this one. This one will come out Friday morning like all the other ones do. It's Thursday. I'm recording this on Thursday morning. But thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope to hear from you down in the comments, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take it easy.